Good evening, sports fans, and welcome to Wachee High School for tonight's Gulf Coast 8 Conference Baseball matchup. The Hornets of Wachee host the Nature Coast Sharks in tonight's contest. I'm Will Wilkie, and by my side and along on the call is for tonight's game is Derek Smith.
That's right, Will. A solid matchup we have tonight, and thank you all for joining us. The Sharks come in with a tsunami of momentum due to starting the season 4-0, including a victory over Wachee earlier this week. Not to be outdone, the Hornets come into this game battle-tested with multiple outcomes decided by just one run. They'll be looking for revenge tonight by putting a sting on the Sharks' pitching staff to try and get out to an early lead and apply pressure the entire way.
We're looking forward to an exciting contest tonight. Thank you for joining us on the Gulf Coast Sports Network. Starting lineups and the first pitcher coming up next. Stay with us. So as we get ready for the first pitch, it's time for the Divinity Med Spa starting lineup. The Divinity Med Spa starting lineup. First for the visiting Sharks of Nature Coast, number 33, Tyler Renew. Number 7, Seth Rodriguez. Number 9, Colin Nelson. We're actually going to have to conclude the starting lineup as we have the first pitch. We're ready to go underway. First pitch in the zone for called strike one. We'll catch up on the starting lineups at the intermission of the inning. Fouled away, out of play, first base side. Renew quickly in the hole now. No balls, 2 strikes. Pitch comes inside. Count now evens up 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Yeah, Perdomo did a good job starting off early 0-2 count and gave him a little chin music there, something to think about.
Breaking ball breaks inside.
Again,
now evens up
there.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Trying to make a statement early, keep these Nature Coast hitters off balance.
There's a pop up out of play. Sisto gave chase but ran out of room. So count remains 2 balls, 2 strikes. Perdomo looking for a punch out and some momentum to start the game. Lined right back up the middle.
Ooh.
Roa up with it. A little bit of a bobble, and Renew's going to be safe at first.
Yeah, that's a tough play hitting off of the pitcher like that. Man, he barreled that ball up, though. That came back in a hurry. And credit Perdomo trying to get a glove on it, and Roa just didn't have enough time, tried to rush the throw and kind of bobbled it there. So they get one on. They get their leadoff runner on. That's going to – you got to be happy about that if you're the Sharks.
It's going to bring up the starting shortstop, number 3, Seth Rodriguez, looking to take advantage, having that leadoff runner on. Pitch comes outside for ball 1. If you're just joining us, we've got a little bit of an early start this evening. So we'll run through the starting lineups between innings. There's a ground ball up to Roa. Knocks it down over to second to get the force. Rodriguez beats out the throw at first. 1 down.
Good job, Roa, getting that sure out lead runner over there at second. Another hard hit ball by the Sharks, though, Will.
So that's going to bring up the cleanup batter, number 9, starting catcher Colin Nelson. Perdomo's pitch goes outside for ball 1. Swing and a miss.
Big cut there by Nelson. trying to shoot that ball the other way. Perdomo took a little off of it and kind of swung through it, it looked like.
So count now evens up 1 ball, 1 strike. Breaking ball breaks in the zone for called strike 2.
Kind of a delayed call there by the umpire.
Some nice movement on Perdomo's pitches early this evening. He gives Rodriguez a look over at first. Swing and a miss.
Oh, good pitch. Able to cut that in under the hands.
So the strikeout by Perdomo gets the second out of the inning for the Hornets. Sharks are going to try to look to make something happen with 2 outs, and that's going to bring up number 17, starting first baseman Brian Erb.
You're talking about the movement, Perdomo.
Rodriguez breaks for second, and
Good
he's going to
jump.
make it in there safely. So
Yeah, he had a good jump there.
stolen base for Rodriguez. Sharks now have that runner in scoring position. Curveball breaks in the zone for called strike. Nice movement on Perdomo's pitches early this evening.
Yeah, really. They really are.
That's going to
Gets
get through
through.
the
That's
hole
gonna
at
score a
second
run
base,
here.
past the reach of Newhall. That will score a run, and the Sharks strike first, 1-0.
Yeah, good job by Erb there, not trying to do too much. Just kind of shot that ball back up the middle, out of the reach of Newhall over there at second. Scored Rodriguez. They get out to an early lead with 2 outs. Trying to build on it now. They got to run around again.
And to do that, it's going to be number 4, Jackson Gates, the starting third baseman. He fouls that one away and out of play first base side. Perdomo, again, ahead in the count. No balls, 1 strike, something he's done consistently thus far.
Yeah, he's been filling up that strike zone for sure. And, off-speed stuff. Decent fastball, it looks like.
That's going to be fouled down the third base line.
But his pitches don't come in straight, and he knows that. And he's working off of it. He's doing a great job keeping these hitters off balance. Not sure what they're going to see next.
There's a fly ball to left field. Scarangella coming in on it, and he's going to make the grab for the third out of the inning. So Nature Coast strikes first. They're on the board, 1-0. We'll be back right after this.
My name is Tom Roselli. I served in the U.S. Navy 65 to 69. Through all the turmoil and stress battling with the VA, I've come to learn that certain organizations have their hands tied and can only proceed so far, whereas Attorney Chris Chambers has the experience and the ability to dig into the files and get the results that got me my 100%. Tremendous job in helping veterans.
So we're going to bring you back a little early here going into the bottom of the second inning so we can do the Divinity Med Spa starting lineup since the game got started a tad bit early on us. The Divinity Med Spa starting lineup. First for the visiting Sharks of Nature Coast. Batting first, number 33, Tyler Renew. Batting second, number 3, Zeth Rodriguez. Batting third, number 9, Colin Nelson. Batting fourth, number 17, Brian Erb. Batting fifth, number 4, Jackson Gates. Batting sixth, number 21, Chris Moss. Batting seventh, number 10, Andrew Escamilla. Batting eighth, number 13, Justin Montez. Batting ninth, number 5, Dylan Jones. And the Sharks are coached by Brandon DeResperis.
And Wachee Hornets come in leading off, number 15, Levi Haynes. Number 2, number 23, Bake Brine. Number 10, Anthony Scarangelia. Batting fourth, number 18, Chris Perdomo. Batting fifth, number 19, Michael Watson. Batting fourth, number 24, Paul Sisto. Batting seventh, Jacob Haynes, number 3. Batting eighth, number 30, Jackson Newhall. Batting ninth, number 2, Alex Roa, and they are coached by Patrick McHugh.
And this is your Divinity Med Spa starting lineup. So we move to the bottom of the first inning. Sharks have a 1-0 advantage. On the hill for the Sharks tonight, it's going to be Justin Montanez. Leading off for the Hornets is going to be number 15, Levi Haynes, getting the start in center field this evening. Fastball is going to come in high for ball one.
Good velocity off the bat by Montanez.
There's a foul ball twisting out of play first base side. That'll even up the count now. 1 ball, 1 strike. If you've not yet subscribed to the Gulf Coast Baseball Network, now would be a great time to go ahead and look down and click that subscribe button. We certainly appreciate your viewership and your support. Fouled away, straight back. Gulf Coast Sports Network is a nonprofit youth sports media company showcasing Hernando County athletes. So with that foul ball, 1 ball, 2 strikes, the count, nobody out. Leadoff batter, Levi Haynes at the plate. Curveball falls in the zone. Beautiful placement by Montanez, and he's going to record the strikeout and out number 1 in the inning.
That was a great time to drop that on him there. Showing him nothing but fastballs the whole at bat. And breaks off a beautiful curveball. Getting on that inside corner, just froze him for a strike.
So that's going to bring up the starting catcher, number 23, Blake Brine. Pitch falls in the zone for strike 1. That one gets fouled back. Brine quickly in the hole now. No balls, 2 strikes.
Yeah, now that you know Montanez has that curveball. Interested to see what he breaks off here. Maybe an off speed. Take something off here. Get him out in front. No, give him that curveball again.
Get down on the first base side. Herb up with it, and he's going to make the force at first. Unassisted for out number 2.
Looks like he gave him that 2-strike curveball, Will. And Brine able to just kind of fight it off, but it did stay fair. First baseman Herb over there able to pick it up, take it unassisted.
So 2 outs in the inning. The Hornets are going to look to try to get a 2-out rally going, and that's going to start with number 10, starting left fielder Anthony Scarangella. That gets fouled away down the third base side. No balls, 1 strike, the count. Montanez tries for that outside corners, but going to miss away. Outside corner again, misses. Count now moves to 2 balls, 1 strike on Scarangella. There's a foul ball twisting out of play first base side. Two balls, 2 strikes, the count. Again fouled away. So we'll do it all over again. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Montanez and Scarangella. And there's a fly ball to center field. Jones comes in on it, and he's going to make the grab for the 3rd out of the inning.
He hit that ball hard. It stayed up in the air a long time. Good hustle by Jones, breaking on it fast and showed good speed to track that thing all the way in.
So the Hornets get some bats on it, but the Sharks defense shut them down in an efficient inning by Montanez. 1-0 is our score as we move into the top of the 2nd inning here on the Gulf Coast Sports Network.
Roaches, ants, termites. Let Bingham's Professional Pest Management knock your bugs out of the park. Bingham's Ultimate Pest Protection Plan is guaranteed to protect your home from unwanted pests. And it's also guaranteed to be the lowest price in town. Don't let bugs get to first base in your home. Take BP on them. Log on to TampaBayBugs.com to get your coupon for a free pest treatment of your home. Bingham's Professional Pest Management. Systematic pest elimination since 1964.
So we begin the top of the 2nd inning as that pitch misses outside by Perdomo. Leading off the inning for the Sharks is going to be number 21, Chris Moss. Swing and a miss. Count now evens up, 1 ball, 1 strike. Swing and a miss, strike 2, high fastball.
Yeah, Perdomo's done a good job so far this game, Will, kind of mixing his pitches here and staying right around the zone, too. He's filling that strike zone up.
Curveball gets him swinging away, and Perdomo rings up the strikeout in the 1st out of the inning. It's going to bring up the starting left fielder, number 10, Andrew Escamilla. Fastball connects outside corner, called strike 1. Oh, that's going to connect on the back, so the hit by pitch. Escamilla will take his base, and the Sharks have a runner aboard with 1 out.
Yeah, kind of as soon as he released it, he saw it wasn't going to break, and it looked like a curveball that kind of got away from him there, Will. And Escamilla kind of wears it in the back, but they got a runner on with 1 out now, trying to turn their lineup over.
That's going to bring up the starting pitcher for the Sharks, looking to help his cause here, number 13, Justin Montanez. And he's going to watch strike 1 connect on the outside corner. So Escamilla takes his lead. Perdomo gives him a look. And that's going to connect on Montanez. And the Sharks now have 2 runners on, 1 out after back-to-back hit by pitches.
Yeah, we were just talking about how he was in the zone. You know, he was kind of filling the plate up there with pitches, and then he hits 2 back-to-back here. Just looked like curveballs that didn't curve on him. So, got a courtesy runner, it looks like, for the pitcher.
I can't catch a number from here. Can you, Derek? Looks like it might be number 26, Josh Fuentes. So 2 runners on, 1 out. 1-0's our score. It's going to bring up the starting center fielder for the Sharks, number 5, Dylan Jones. He's going to show bunt, but pull back for ball one.
Yeah, if you're the Sharks here, you kind of want to keep the pressure on. You already scored in the first. You're trying to play a couple more here, get out to an early lead.
That ball's fouled away out of play behind the first base dugout. One ball, one strike the count. Runners take their respective leads as Perdomo delivers outside. 2 balls, 1 strike. Swing and a miss.
Took a little something off of that one there.
Nice movement on that pitch by Perdomo.
Got Jones way out in front.
And he's going to be looking at a 2-2 count, looking for a punch-out pitch. Get some momentum back to the Hornets. That ball's fouled away. So Jones continues to battle. Having those 2 strikes on, I'm trying to make something happen here with those 2 runners on.
And he's got forces all over the diamond here. If he can get a ball in the infield, there's a good chance they could maybe turn 2 and get out of this inning. Kind of try to turn this momentum here, get up to the plate.
Pitch misses just high.
That must have been where it missed, Will. Just a bit high.
That's going to run the count full. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Payoff pitch for Perdomo. Curveball falls in the zone for called strike 3. A beautiful shot by Perdomo to get that backwards K. It's going to turn the lineup over for the Sharks. Leadoff batter number 33, Tyler Renew, up to the plate. He chops that one up towards Perdomo. He's going to take it, toss it over to first. And the Hornets are out of the inning. No damage done. We move to the bottom of the second. 1-0 is our score here on the Gulf Coast Sports Network. Specializing in personalized jewelry and gifts, Morningshire Market brings the game to life with custom baseball keepsakes. From necklaces to key rings, bottle toppers, and more, the options to have custom gifts made to order are limitless with Morningshire Market. Whether shopping for yourself or shopping for others, ensure that Morningshire Market is at the top of your lineup.
Morningshire Market on Etsy. Use code DOUBLEPLAY at checkout for 15% off your purchase.
Roaches, ants, termites. Let Bingham's Professional Pest Management knock your bugs out of the park. Bingham's Ultimate Pest Protection Plan is guaranteed to protect your home from unwanted pests. And it's also guaranteed to be the lowest price in town. Don't let bugs get to first base in your home. Take BP on them. Log on to TampaBayBugs.com to get your coupon for a free pest treatment of your home. Bingham's Professional Pest Management. Systematic pest elimination since 1964.
We move to the bottom of the second inning. 1-0 our score. Advantage the Sharks. Leading off the inning for the Hornets. It's going to be Chris Perdomo.
Yeah, he worked himself out of a jam on the mound. Let's see if he can get himself on and help his cause out a little bit, Will.
That pitch misses away for ball 1. Fastball misses away. Count now runs 3 balls, no strikes. Have to imagine the take signs on here to try to get that runner aboard.
Yeah, Montanez doesn't want anything to do with his counterpart here.
And there's a drive to right field. Excellent pursuit by Newhall, but actually careens off his glove, and Perdomo's going to be safe at first. Correction, Renew. Second baseman Renew on that play.
Yeah, good hustle. He had it in his glove. It may have looked right up into the light or something, but it bounced right off right at the last minute in fair territory. So,
yeah, Renew had to cover a lot of ground on that ball. One of those old-fashioned Texas leaguers.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, Perdomo hit that pretty high in the air.
It's going to bring up the starting third baseman, number 19, Michael Walton. That pitch misses for ball 1. So the leadoff runner aboard for the Hornets. They're going to try to force the action here this inning. Try to get that run back. Snap throw down to first base. Herb with the tag, but not in time. Last pitch fell in the zone for strike 1. Pickoff move over, not in time. Pitch comes in low. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Yeah, Perdomo's dancing a little bit over there at first, Will, and it's got Montanez's attention, that's for sure. He and Nelson thrown over there once each, trying to keep him there at first.
Gulf Coast Sports Network is a registered nonprofit youth sports media company. If you're interested in becoming a community partner with GCSN, please contact us on our information line, info@gulfcoastsportsnetwork.org. Kickoff move over. Fastball is going to miss away. Runs the count now to the hitter's count. 3 balls, 1 strike. So Walton's going to be looking for something to drive. He'll take ball 4 as that fastball comes in high. And the Hornets are threatening. 2 runners on, nobody out. And the Nature Coast coaching staff will have a meeting on the mound. We'll take a quick break and be back right after this. So the meeting on the mound concludes. We're back to action. Runners on first and second, nobody out. Bottom of the second inning, Hornets are threatening. Montanez comes right back. Swing and a miss for strike 1. Now at bats number 24, starting first baseman Paul Sisto.
Yeah, a couple of patient at bats so far by the Hornets this inning. They went down quickly, 1-2-3 in the first. And they've been patient, waiting for Montanez to throw him strikes. Perdomo went 3-0 and was able to get on, and then they worked another walk. But
Poke on that one, force at third. So Rodriguez will take the force out to Gates at third to get that lead runner and the first out of the inning. So 1 out. Still runners on first and second. It's going to bring up the starting right fielder, number 3, Jacob Haynes.
Looks like that talk worked by the nature coaching staff. Montanez really kind of settled down here after that. Threw strikes, got a ball hit on the ground, able to get that lead runner out. But the Hornets still have 2 runners on with only 1 out here and a chance to put up some runs.
That pitch connects on the outside corner, evens the count up now. 1 ball, 1 strike. Runners take their respective leads as Montanez comes set. Pitch is going to miss away. 2 balls, 1 strike. Hornets certainly looking for an extra base hit here. That could certainly change the momentum of this ball game. Pitch will miss low. Advancing the count to 3-1.
Yeah, if you're Haynes here, you're looking for something to drive. At least get 1 run in here. Keep pace with the Sharks early in this ball game.
He'll draw the walk, so the discipline by Haynes pays off. We got a bases loaded situation with just 1 out here in the second inning, which will bring up the starting second baseman, number 30, Jackson Newhall. Corners are in for Nature Coast. Newhall takes ball 1 outside. Swing and a miss. Fastball. 1 ball, 1 strike. The count as Montanez battles back.
Yeah, I gave him a fastball there with a little extra juice on it, and Newhall had a hard time catching up to it.
Fouled away, out of play. Montanez now takes a 2-strike advantage over Newhall. The Sharks either looking for a key strikeout here or a potential inning-ending double play with an infield ground ball. Curveball is going to come in high in the zone.
Looks like the outfield, is in a little bit too here, Will. They're trying to just keep it at 1 run. It looks like if it does get out there, they're trying to get it in quick.
Swing and a miss, strike 3. Montanez gets the strikeout and a little bit of breathing room for the Sharks. 2 outs now in the inning.
Great job, Montanez, coming here, getting that strikeout when he really needed it. That was clutch pitching early in this ball game. And if they can strand the bases loaded here and not give up anything, you got to feel good if you're the Sharks.
Still bases loaded. Number 2, Alex Roa, starting shortstop for Weeki, now up to bat, and he's going to go ahead and take strike 1.
But if you're the Hornets, you can't let opportunities like this go by too often. You got to take advantage when you got them. And bases loaded with 1 out.
Tries for the outside corner. That's going to miss away. Montanez a little bit frustrated with the call, but nonetheless, 1 ball, 1 strike the count. Connects outside corner. A little bit of a delayed call on that one, but Montanez gets the called strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes for Roa. There's a ground ball. Herb's up with it. He's going to toss over to Montanez. Foot race to first, but the toss beats the runner. And the Sharks defense comes through. The Hornets leave them stranded. We move to the top of the third. 1-0, still your score here on the Gulf Coast Sports Network.
How long are they going to worship this guy? Hey, we got Cy Young winners over here. Come on, Alice. Step into it. Feel bigger? Yeah.
Hi, Tom.
Chicks dig the long ball.
Hey, have you guys seen Mark?
We advance to the top of the third inning. A lot of action so far. The Sharks defense coming through after the Hornets apply some pressure with a bases loaded situation earlier in the second inning. As we go to the top half of the third, leading off the inning for Nature Coast is going to be number 3, Zeth Rodriguez. Both pitchers doing well thus far, Derek.
Yeah, they really are. They've done a good job, and the score reflects that, 1-0. Both teams have had their opportunities, though.
It's going to be a ground ball over
to Newhall.
Newhall makes the toss over to first.
That was a sharply hit ball there by Rodriguez. First pitch of the at-bat, he shoots it the other way. Newhall able to get a glove on it and get that routine out at first.
So 1 out in the inning. It's going to bring up the catcher, number 9, Colin Nelson. Perdomo connects on the inside corner for called strike 1. Pitch misses low. Count now evens up 1 ball, 1 strike. Swing and a miss. Looks like Nelson tried to check up on that one, but couldn't hold back.
Yeah, he could not hold back. He looked like he thought that was going to break back down into the zone, and when it didn't, it was too late.
Fights that one away to stay alive. Count remains 1 ball, 2 strikes. Advantage Perdomo. He's going to try to get a punch out here. And there's a shot to right field.
I think it's going to go foul, though.
And that twists foul and out of play. Wow, Nelson got a hold of that one.
Yeah, he hit that a ton. Just a little out in front of it, though. Hooked it foul.
Perdomo's pitch is going to miss away, even things up now. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
I don't think he's going to give him one of those off-speed pitches that drops back into his swing path again, Will.
No. Fouled away.
Good fight here by Nelson.
Yeah, Nelson's continuing to battle. Perdomo bringing solid pitches as well. 2-2 is our count. Curveball connects with Nelson. Again fouled away. And again a shot.
Ooh, Perdomo's just trying to find somewhere to squeeze it in that Nelson can't get to. But he's got him pretty well timed up here, and he's seeing his curveball real well.
Pitch is going to miss inside to run the count full now. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
And he does not want to give him anything over the plate because he has taken some very aggressive swings this at-bat, Will.
Payoff pitch for Perdomo. And there's a ground ball between third and short. That's going to go into left field. Scarangella up with it. He'll go ahead and toss it into Roa.
Great battle there by Nelson and Perdomo. Nelson gets the better of him this time, but, Perdomo, again, was just trying to find somewhere to squeeze it where Nelson couldn't get it, and you almost thought, assuredly, he's going to get on if he puts it over the plate.
Yeah, credit to Nelson at that at-bat, fighting those pitches away. And going the opposite way between third and short to get aboard. It's going to bring up the starting first baseman now, number 17, Brian Erb. Throw over, not in time, as Nelson gets back. But credit to Perdomo as well. I mean, that was just a solid at-bat all the way around, pitching and
Yeah, that was a good battle.
with the at-bat. Foul tip. You always like to see those battles where you've got an overpowering pitcher, but then a power hitter as well. There's a short dribbler. Walton up with it, over to first.
Took a look at second there, but wasn't going to get Nelson.
So 5-3 if you're scoring at home. Walton records the out. Second out of the inning.
Well, the Sharks with the runner in scoring position here. Third baseman Gates up. See if he can put something into the outfield.
Goes chasing a little bit on that one. Perdomo gets the strike. Nice movement on Perdomo's pitches tonight. Can't say that enough.
Yeah.
That pitch is going to miss away. Count now evens up 1 ball, 1 strike. Alongside Derek Smith, I'm Will Wilkie. We're bringing you the call on tonight's game. Don't miss any of the action on Gulf Coast Sports Network. Go ahead and click that subscribe button. Turn on your settings. Don't miss any of the action on GCSN. Diving play by Newhall. Solid defense. Makes the toss to first. The threat is over. We move to the Hornet half of the third after this.
I chose Divinity because of Holly. And all the years that I have been with Holly, she is extremely knowledgeable. She has the expertise, and I don't trust anybody else. But for Holly, I've seen her for so many years. I have such confidence in her because she knows my face and my skin so well.
Preparing for that next step in life isn't always easy. At Legacy Wealth Partners, our combination of experience, professionalism, and access to a wide variety of products and services to help meet all of your financial goals. For a new level of attention, insight, and capability, contact the trusted team at Legacy Wealth Partners. We move to the Weeki half of the third inning. 1-0 still our score. Leading things off, we're going to move to the top of the order. Number 15, Levi Haynes. Oh, that fastball comes inside. Catches him on the arm. Haynes is not happy about that. But the Hornets will certainly take the leadoff runner aboard. And a chance to get some real momentum here. That's going to bring up number 23, starting catcher, Blake Brine.
Yeah, they can't be happy. Kind of squandered an opportunity last inning. But getting the leadoff runner on here,
Pick off.
top of the order too. So if you're a coach, this is kind of how you draw it up. You want your leadoff guy on, your second guy to move him over, and your 3, 4, 5 to get everybody in. So going as planned if you're Wachee this inning.
Pitch is going to miss away. Bryan looking at a 1-ball, no strike count. This is away again. Snap, throw down. Correction. I guess that caught the corner. We got a 1-ball, 1 strike count. Move over again. Haynes continues to draw those throws. Chop fouled on the third base side. Bryan a little bit out in front of that one. 2 balls, no strike the count. One ball, 2 strikes, nobody out. Haynes takes his lead. Curveball.
Just missed.
Yeah, falls outside of the zone. Bryan thought about it, but holds back. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Checks the plate on that one, just make sure he gets a bat on it, and fouled out of play.
Bryan's really working a good at bat here.
Curveball falls low in the zone. A nice idea by Montanez, but Bryan doesn't bite. That works the count full. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Payoff pitch upcoming for Montanez and Bryan. That's going to miss outside for ball 4. And the Hornets have something going here, Derek. Runners on first and second, nobody out. That's going to bring up the third batter, number 10, Anthony Scarangella.
You get a courtesy runner here for the catcher, Bryan.
That looks to be John Campagna. So John Campagna now at first base as the courtesy runner.
See if they can take advantage of this opportunity, Will.
Yeah, if Scarangella connects here, that's going to be at least 1 run, possibly 2. As Montanez fastball connects on the outside corner for called strike 1.
Let's see how Montanez responds here. First 2 runners on. We know he's got strikeout stuff. Double play ball.
Scarangella pokes on that one. Renew.
Turn it.
Renew to Rodriguez over to first. They're going to get that double play. And a huge play for the Sharks. They got 2 outs now out in the inning. The good old-fashioned 4-6-3 on that play. And the Sharks now have some breathing room. But that will bring up Chris Perdomo. Desperately wants to get that runner in from third as that fastball misses away for ball 1.
Yeah, trying to help his own cause here. He got on with a little deep flare, really. Kind of in no man's land there behind first base.
And there's a shot into the right center gap. That'll score a run easily. Perdomo's eyeing second. Might give third a shot. And he gets tripped up. Play at second, not in time. I think Perdomo would have had third, Derek, if he had just kept his footing. That was a shot.
He roped that ball over into the gap easily, scoring Haynes from third.
So Perdomo gets it done. We got ourselves a tie ball game. Solid action here on the Gulf Coast Sports Network. We're glad you're not missing it. We're happy that you're with us. Don't miss any of the future action by clicking that subscribe button right now. It's going to bring up number 19, Michael Walton, looking to keep this big inning going for the Hornets. That pitch connects on the outside corner, called strike 1.
That was kind of an outside pitch, too. He didn't try to do too much with it, Perdomo. He just went ahead and roped it over the second baseman's head.
Swing and a miss. Montanez quickly ahead in the count now. No balls, 2 strikes. Curveball connects, called strike 3 outside corner. A beautiful pitch by Montanez, but the Hornets strike back. We got ourselves a 1-1 ball game on the Gulf Coast Sports Network. Specializing in personalized jewelry and gifts, Morningshire Market brings the game to life with custom baseball keepsakes. From necklaces to key rings, bottle toppers, and more, the options to have custom gifts made to order are limitless with Morningshire Market. Whether shopping for yourself or shopping for others, ensure that Morningshire Market is at the top of your lineup.
Morningshire Market on Etsy. Use code DOUBLEPLAY at checkout for 15% off your purchase.
Preparing for that next step in life isn't always easy. At Legacy Wealth Partners, our combination of experience, professionalism, and access to a wide variety of products and services to help meet all of your financial goals. For a new level of attention, insight, and capability, contact the trusted team at Legacy Wealth Partners. So we advance to the top of the 4th inning. The Hornets answer back in dramatic fashion with a hard shot ball by Chris Perdomo to right center field to net the game-tying RBI with our score now 1-1. Perdomo remains on the mound. And he's going to face number 21, Chris Moss, to open up the inning.
Yeah, he struck him out his last time up. And he's going to look to do it again, shut him down, and get these Hornets back up to the plate.
Pitch misses away. 1 ball, no strike the count. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. Perdomo comes right back at him. Swing and a miss. Correction, we had a incorrect count. 1 ball, 2 strikes now as that first pitch actually missed outside. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Perdomo gets Moss to chase, recording the strikeout in the first out of the inning. So 1 out, 1-1 our score here in the top of the 4th inning. It's going to bring up number 10, Andrew Escamilla, looking to get the Sharks going here in their half of the 4th. He's going to go ahead and take strike 1.
Looks like Perdomo's kind of settled in here, Will. Feeling comfortable, kind of got himself into a groove.
That one gets fouled straight back and out of play. No balls, 2 strikes the count. Escamilla is going to look to protect here. And that he does, fouling that one away, fighting off that outside corner.
Yeah, good pitch by Perdomo. Good job, Escamilla, fighting that pitch off. Probably would have been called a strike, so credit him.
And there's a drive to right center field. A little bit of trouble for Jacob Haynes, but he's able to corral that ball in. Get the second out of the inning. You know, whenever you take it the opposite way like that, you get that opposite spin on the ball, you get a little bit of a tail on it. Looks like that's what happened there, but Haynes able to adjust and record that second out.
Yeah, if you're not used to playing the corners, like say you're used to playing left field and they put you in right, it's a totally different experience the way the ball comes off the bat, righties and lefties.
Swing and a miss for strike 1. Now up number 13, Justin Montanez. Last pitch misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. Perdomo connects on the outside corner. He's going to take a 1 ball, 2 strike advantage. Clearly the Hornets are looking for the punch out here, get out of this inning. Continue their momentum, and they get it with a beautiful curveball by Chris Perdomo to shut the door on the Sharks And we move to the bottom half of the fourth inning. 1-1 is our score.
Roaches, ants, termites. Let Bingham's Professional Pest Management knock your bugs out of the park. Bingham's Ultimate Pest Protection Plan is guaranteed to protect your home from unwanted pests. And it's also guaranteed to be the lowest price in town. Don't let bugs get to first base in your home. Take BP on them. Log on to TampaBayBugs.com to get your coupon for a free pest treatment of your home. Bingham's Professional Pest Management. Systematic pest elimination since 1964.
This is where it all gets decided. Johnson steps in, checks the sign. This is a classic confrontation. He's digging in. Here's the delivery. And there it goes. He's going back. It is going. It is gone.
Pepsi, the choice of a new generation.
Now there's a caffeine-free cola with that great Pepsi taste. Introducing caffeine-free Pepsi.
To the bottom of the fourth inning. 1-1 is our score. We got ourselves a one heck of a ball game here. We're glad that you're joining us. Don't want to miss a second of the action. Leading off the Hornet half of the fourth is going to be number 24, Paul Sisto. Pitch misses for ball one. And there's a ground ball up the middle. Renew up with it. Over to first to record the out. Nice charge by Renew on that one. If he didn't go all out, that might have been trouble.
Yeah, he had a good break on that coming in. Didn't rush the throw either. Knew he had some time. Nice sharp throw over to first to get that out.
So one out in the inning. Bring up number 3, the right fielder, Jacob Haynes. Made that nice play in right field a moment ago. Pitch misses away for ball one. Swing and a miss. Montanez gets him to swing right through it. That'll even up the count now. 1 ball, 1 strike. And there's a shot to right center field, but not deep enough. Moss is going to come in and make that play. Nice break by Moss.
Yeah, he saw that nicely off the bat. Able to come in, settle under it, get the sure out. So Montanez working efficiently here in the fourth.
Took the words right out of my mouth. An efficient inning for Montanez, kind of slamming the brakes on that momentum that Wachee had the last inning.
Both pitchers kind of settled into a groove here, it looks like.
Now at bat, the second baseman, number 30, Jackson Newhall. But nothing says we can't get a 2-out rally started here.
Yeah, that's right.
See some more action. That last pitch is going to come inside. 2 balls, no strikes. 2 outs, bottom of the fourth inning. 1-1 is our score. Paints the outside corner beautifully.
Yeah,
even things up. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Correction, 2 balls, 1 strike. Tries for the outside corner again. That's going to miss away. Works to the hitter's count now. 3 balls, 1 strike. 2 outs. Nobody on. Swing and a miss. That's going to run the count full. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Payoff pitch upcoming. Montanez and Newhall. There's a fly ball to center field. Jones drifting, he's under it to make the out and conclude the inning. We move to the top of the 5th, 1-1. Still our score here on the Gulf Coast Sports Network. We'll be back after this.
My name is Tom Roselli. I served in the U.S. Navy 65 to 69. Through all the turmoil and stress battling with the VA, I've come to learn that certain organizations have their hands tied and can only proceed so far, whereas Attorney Chris Chambers has the experience and the ability to dig into the files and get the results that got me my 100%. Tremendous job in helping veterans.
We move to the top of the 5th inning, 1-1, still our score. We hope you're enjoying the action here on Gulf Coast Sports Network. I know Derek and I have certainly enjoyed calling the game. It's been a battle all the way through.
Yeah, that's right, Will. We've kind of had a little bit of everything here. Good pitching, timely hitting, good defense. It's been a fun one so far.
Dylan Jones is going to go ahead and lead off this inning. He'll take called strike 1 on that outside corner. Curveball breaks inside, but not enough. Count evens up, 1 ball, 1 strike. Pitch connects in the zone. Perdomo now ahead in the count, 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Yeah, that one broke right over the middle of the plate. He's got to be careful throwing that pitch.
There's a ground ball over to Roa to first, not in time. So the Sharks get an opportunity here. They get that leadoff runner aboard off the bat of Jones. That'll turn over the lineup for the Sharks. Starting second baseman, number 33, Tyler Renew. Now up to bat. Dylan Jones breaks for second. He's going to make it in there safely. So the Sharks have something cooking here now. Applying the pressure with that stolen base. Now a runner in scoring position. Nobody out in the inning. And the top of the order up.
It was aggressive here by the Sharks.
Fastball misses away.
Looked like Jones was going on first movement. And as soon as Perdomo lifted his leg, he was gone. There was no way they were going to get him out.
Curveball is going to miss high. 2 balls, 1 strike. Pokes that one in the right field.
Good piece of hitting there.
Haynes up with it.
Gets past Jacob Haynes.
Dylan's going to come around to score. And wheeling around all the way to third as Tyler Renew pokes that one in the right. It gets past Haynes. And just like that, the tables have turned. And the Sharks now hold a 2-1 advantage.
Good piece of hitting there by Tyler. Kind of took that pitch outside, shot it over Sisto's head over there at first with enough authority to get past Haynes. And he got on his horse all the way over to third. RBI triple here with nobody out, runner on third. Sharks are threatening, Will.
They certainly are. And with your number 2 batter, Zeth Rodriguez, up to the plate with that runner just 90 feet away, golden opportunity to add to your lead here.
Yeah, they gotta be happy here.
Pitch breaks low. Count now evens up, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Coming into the heart of their order, too. Nobody out. Runner on third already. One in.
Pitch connects on the outside corner. Beautiful placement by Perdomo. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And that's going to go to right center field.
It's going to get down.
And that's down. Rodriguez thought about going to 2, but he's going to go ahead and take that RBI single with no complaints.
Yeah, that's right. Good job, Jacob Haynes over there and right, cutting that ball off. Keeping him at first. Keeping the double play in order here for the Hornets.
And that's going to bring up the big man, number 9, Colin Nelson. Pitch gets away and back to the backstop.
Rodriguez going for third.
Outstanding hustle by Rodriguez, wheeling his way all the way around from first to third on that pass ball. And the Sharks smell blood in the water here.
They are circling indeed, Will.
They've got 2 in this inning so far. Another runner at third, nobody out. And the heavy hitters of 3, 4, 5 due up.
Yeah, and again, it looked like Rodriguez was going first movement by Perdomo.
Pitch misses away.
And Brian behind the plate, not able to get in front of the pitch, and he's able to take 2. Good hustle.
Pitch breaks away. There's a hard line shot down the first base line, but that's foul. Three balls, 1 strike. Fouled away again. This time the third base side.
Nelson does not get cheated on his swings, does he, Will?
Absolutely not. If he's hacking, he's cracking.
Yeah. He's got a big bat, though. If he happens to run into one, it's going to go a long way.
Fouls this one away again.
Again, these two with a great battle, Will.
Count remains full. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Nobody out. Nelson tries to check, but can't. Perdomo gets a key strikeout in the first out of the inning.
Yeah, he really needed that. The Hornets need outs now. Kind of put the brakes on the Sharks rally.
So Perdomo able to freeze Nelson on that last pitch to record the strikeout. It's going to bring up the cleanup hitter, number 17, Brian Erb. Runner 90 feet away from home plate. The Hornets trying to battle it out from here on out to keep the score static at 3-1. Pitch misses inside, 1 ball, no strikes. And there's a shot to center field. Levi Haynes breaks back on it.
He's not going to get there.
And he's not going to get there. That ball is gone. A 2-run shot to dead center field. And Brian Erb connects for the 2-run homer and a 5-1 advantage to the Sharks. They have broken things open here in the 5th.
Kind of gave him an off-speed pitch. Kind of stayed up, too, on him. And Erb did not get fooled. He held his hands back and blasted that ball over the center field fence.
That's 400 feet in dead center field. He got all of it. 410 in dead center field. And there's another shot to center. This one's going to drop in.
Gates taking the first pitch he sees.
That's off the bat of Jackson Gates.
Looks like the Hornets want to talk some things over here. Coach coming out of the dugout.
So we're going to have a conference on the mound. We'll take a break. 5-1's your score here on the Gulf Coast Sports Network.
Your batting average is totally awesome. What your secret? M&M's. I hit singles when I eat the brown ones, doubles with yellows, orange, triples. And with the green ones, I take the ball downtown. Magnificent!
Kevin, you're up.
Quick, give me a green one. Only one homer left. That's for me. Here's a triple. M&M's chocolate candies. The milk chocolate melts in your mouth, not in your hand.
So the mound visit concludes. Perdomo's going to remain on the mound. 1 out in the inning. Runner on first for number 21, Chris Moss. Swing and a miss. Perdomo gets him with the curveball. Perdomo's ahead in the count. No balls, 1 strike.
Looks like he took a little off of that curveball, that first pitch to Moss here.
Swing and a miss. High heat gets him. And Perdomo's ahead in the count now. No balls, 2 strikes. Moss is going to be looking to protect, get that bat on that ball. Keep this bat alive. Try to keep the rally going for the Sharks. Swing and a miss, strike 3, but the ball gets away. Not sure what the...
It looked like Moss was going to try to steal first, but it was deemed occupied as Gates hadn't started to steal second yet when the pitch was thrown. So I think that was the distinction there, kind of the hold up. But that was good job by Perdomo, though, settling down, getting a strikeout when he really needed it. Now they got 2 strikes, or 2 outs, I mean.
2 outs, runner on second. The Sharks have crossed 4 this inning. And now up to bat's Andrew Escamilla. And he's going to take called strike 2. Curveball's going to miss inside. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Fouls this one straight back. Nice battle by Escamilla on that one. Perdomo brought a nice breaking ball on that one. He just sticks his bat out and makes contact to stay alive.
Yeah, spoiled a really good pitch there. And with 2 outs, the runner's going to be going on contact. So if he's able to hit one out in the outfield, probably be able to plate another one and keep this rally alive for the Sharks. But for Perdomo and the Hornets, they need to get out of this, get up to the plate, start putting up some runs of their own.
Gates breaks for third. And he's going to get the stolen base as that pitch comes inside for ball 2. So a heads-up play by Gates to get that steal. And another run is just 90 feet away for the Sharks. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Perdomo rings him up. And that'll do it for the Shark half of the 5th, but not before they plate 4. 5-1 is our score as we move to the bottom of the 5th inning.
Roaches, ants, termites. Let Bingham's professional pest management knock your bugs out of the park. Bingham's ultimate pest protection plan is guaranteed to protect your home from unwanted pests. And it's also guaranteed to be the lowest price in town. Don't let bugs get to first base in your home. Take BP on them. Log on to TampaBayBugs.com to get your coupon for a free pest treatment of your home. Bingham's professional pest management. Systematic pest elimination since 1964.
You beat the team you had to beat.
Hey, look!
You did it in the dust and heat. Now you're thirsty and hot, and you know what to do, 'cause there's something big waiting for me and you. Cookies is the biggest taste you've ever found. Cookies is the one that never lets you down. Cookies is the most refreshing taste around. Cookies is, Cookies is.
5-1's our score. We move to the bottom of the 5th inning. Nature Coast holding a 5-1 advantage. Your viewership is very important to us. Please be sure to click that subscribe button, as well as sharing with your family and friends. Never miss a play on the Gulf Coast Sports Network. Leading off the inning for Weeki is going to be the shortstop, number 2, Alex Roa. And they're going to want to try to get off started in a hurry here and get that leadoff runner aboard, get some of these runs back. Roa fouls that offering away from Montanez.
Yeah, they're running out of outs here, Hornets. They're going to have to start chipping away at this Nature Coast lead. It's only 4, but it's been tough to plate runs today.
Outside corner connects for called strike 2. Curveball's going to miss away. Nice action on that ball. A little bit of English.
Yeah, he spun that real nice, but not able to get Roa to chase.
Fouled straight up.
It's going to be out of play,
Not
it
enough
looks like.
room. Yeah. There's probably about 50 feet of foul territory between first and home, and third and home respectively on the foul lines. And that one went about 51.
Yeah, plenty of space to make some plays if you need to, but it's got to end somewhere.
1 ball, 2 strikes, the count. And there's a ground ball over to Gates, up with it. Over to Herb for the out. 1 out in the inning. Looks like Montanez got him jammed up a little bit there on that one, Derek.
He kind of
fight that off.
Hit it off the hands. Kind of roller over there to the third. Gates at third. Able to glove it and get him out.
That's going to turn the lineup over for the Hornets. Now the leadoff batter, Levi Haynes. Fastball connects with the outside corner for Montanez. He's been painting those corners beautifully. Might want to consider changing his name to Sherwin Williams.
He's laying it on thick, Will. 2 coats out there. 2 coats.
Breaking ball doesn't break enough. That's going to go inside for ball 1. Outside corner again, called strike 2. Beautiful placement by Montanez. He appears to be in a groove. As Haynes is now looking at a 1 ball, 2 strike count. He's going to try to battle back and make something happen here, get the Hornets back in this ball game. Curveball breaks in the zone for called strike 3, and recorded another backwards K from Montanez. And I'd say that groove is now confirmed. He's got the second out of the inning.
Yeah, he's feeling good right now. That's the second strikeout looking he's gotten Haynes this game. He got him back in the first, and he got him just there.
It's going to bring up the catcher, number 23, Blake Brine. And there's a ground ball over to Rodriguez at short. That's going to get through. And that's just what the Hornets needed. They've got a runner aboard. They've got an opportunity to capitalize here. It's like we talk about in other games, Derek. You got to get that bat on that ball, and good things can happen. It happens there for the Hornets.
Yeah, and Brine didn't hit that especially hard either. Probably just had some topspin on it. Rodriguez had a hard time getting a glove on it, and Brine was busting it down the line. He kind of a slow developing play. He was going to have to rush it and make a good strong throw to get him. and not able to get him. So they get a runner on with 2 outs here.
And with the courtesy runner situation, that's Don Capagna. And again, he's going to break for second on as that pitch rolls away. So an opportunity here for the Hornets. They now got a runner in scoring position for the big bat of number 10, Anthony Scarangella. We're getting some comments from our viewers. Evidently, the Sherwin-Williams comment got the hashtag dad jokes. I thought it was good.
If the shoe fits. Or if the overalls buckle, I guess.
2 balls, no strikes on Scarangelo as Montanez works from the stretch. Fouls that one straight back and out of play.
Healthy swing there.
Yeah, he certainly had a cut on that one. Gets his hands on top of that ball. That's going the other direction in rapid fashion.
Yeah, he just missed it too.
And there's a shot in the right field. That's going down the line. That's going to be multiple bases. Campanella comes around from second. He's going to score easily. And an RBI double for Anthony Scarangella. He's pumped up at second base, as he should be. And the Hornets cross another at the plate. 5-2 is our score.
Great hit there by Scarangella. Shot it over Erb's head over there at first base. Moss did a good job cutting it off before it went to the corner, but he was busting out of the box. He got into second, no problem.
Excellent point on Moss. Moss absolutely saved that from turning into a triple. We've got a quick conference on the mound. We don't expect that this will take long, and it doesn't.
But with 2 outs here, Hornets got something cooking. Another runner in scoring position. You got your number 4 hitter, pitcher up, Perdomo.
That's what we were talking about just a minute ago. You get those opportunities by putting the bat on the ball. The Hornets get a runner aboard with 2 outs. They turn it into a run.
An RBI double his last time up. Let's see if he can do it again.
It's Chris Perdomo. Curveball's going to break low in the zone, but a nice stop by Nelson keeps it in front of him.
Yeah, Scarangella would have probably been standing on third if he doesn't block that ball up. That's going to get
ground
through.
Ball. That's going to get through.
It's getting waved home. Comes the throw.
Not in time. Scarangella trips up a little bit, but he's going to score. And a hard hit ball by Chris Perdomo. And just like that, Derek, back-to-back solid shots. We got ourselves a 5-3 ball game, and you can feel the momentum swinging towards the Hornets' direction.
Yeah, that's right. It's 2-out rally here by the Hornets. Putting some pressure on the Sharks in their defense here. Good job Escamala out there in left field getting to that ball, but he let it fly over Nelson's head. Allowed Perdomo to take second on the throw, so they got a runner in scoring position again with 2 outs. The number 5 hitter up.
Michael Walton. That pitch connects for called strike 1. Sometimes that's all you need. You just need one hit. The hits become contagious. The confidence builds. And that's how you get these rallies going with a string of hits.
Yeah, timely hitting here by the Hornets. If they can keep it up, again, they're putting pressure on the Sharks. See if they can keep doing it.
Fouls this one away into the first base dugout. Count now advances 1 ball, 2 strikes. Still 2 outs here in the bottom of the 5th inning. The Hornets doing all of their damage with 2 outs, including the runner that got it all started. And there's a ground ball over to Renew. He's up with it. Takes his time, makes the toss to Herb, and that will retire the side, but not before the Hornets sting back. We've got ourselves a 5-3 ball game moving into the top half of the 6th inning here on the Gulf Coast Sports Network. Preparing for that next step in life isn't always easy. At Legacy Wealth Partners, our combination of experience, professionalism, and access to a wide variety of products and services to help meet all of your financial goals. For a new level of attention, insight, and capability, contact the trusted team at Legacy Wealth Partners.
Big league flavor.
When you make a perfect slide, you're in the big leagues.
Big league pouch.
When you keep the team alive, you're in the big leagues.
Big league shreds.
When you block a shot or two, you're in the big leagues.
Big league flavor.
You're into Big League Chew.
Big league chew. Fan-sized wads of great tasting shredded bubble gum stuffed into a giant Stay Fresh pouch.
You're in the big leagues.
Big league flavor and big league bubble.
You're into Big League Chew.
So we return to the top of the 6th inning. We got ourselves a heck of a ball game. Back and forth we go. 5-3 is our score. Advantage Nature Coast, but not before Wachee chip it away. And we have some changes, Derek.
Yeah, we sure do. Into pitch for the Hornets is the third baseman, Michael Walton. And into play third, number 8, Evan Cruz. So Perdomo had good day on the mound, even better day at the plate, but his day's over, it looks like. And the game here in the hands of Walton and the Hornets. See if they can shut it down here and get some more runs up.
That pitch is fouled away by Montanez, now at bat for the Sharks. Looking at a 1-ball, 1-strike count. Again, Walton on the mound. Evan Cruz now in at third base. As that ball is skied high, Sisto under it in foul territory. He's going to make the grab and get the first out of the inning for the Hornets. Almost had to radio air traffic control on that one. That was sky high.
Yeah, that was he just missed it, and you have to imagine if he didn't hit it that high, how far that ball might have gone. Well,
so 1 out in the inning. That's going to bring up the center fielder, number 5, Dylan Jones. Curveball breaks over the outside of the plate. Beautiful movement by Walton to record strike 1. Swing and a miss. Got him with the changeup.
Kind of off speed there. Died when it got to the plate.
Walton quickly takes the no ball, 2-strike advantage. Jones is going to have to battle back. But instead, Walton gets him on that outside corner. He's going to record that strikeout. And critical second out of the inning. And the Hornets have some defensive momentum with 2 quick outs.
Yeah, they sure do. Walton coming into this game in relief, filling up the strike zone, Will.
It's going to turn the lineup over for the Sharks and bring up number 33, Tyler Renew. There's a chopper, third base side, but foul as Cruz comes up with it. No balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. Top of the 6th inning, 5-3 is your score. Walton tries for the outside corner again, but that's going to miss away. Count now, he was up 1-1 strike. If you're just joining us, go ahead and click that subscribe button. That way you won't miss any of the action in any of our future broadcasts. Also, give us a like, leave a comment, let us know how we're doing here at the Gulf Coast Sports Network. Curveball breaks low in the zone.
Just missed it there.
Yeah.
Trying to get Renew to kind of go fishing. And he wouldn't do it. It held up. Good patience here.
Looking at that 3-1 count now, the delivery. And Walton gets him with that high heat. Renew knows it.
Walton battled back here. Get this count full.
Curveball again. Renew fights that one away because he was on top of it this time. Beautiful evening for baseball. We're glad that you're with us. That pitch is going to miss low. Renew will draw the 2-out walk, and the Sharks have a runner aboard.
See what they can do with 2 outs, huh?
Certainly their time to answer back. It's going to bring up number 3, the shortstop, Zeth Rodriguez. Renew takes his lead from first. Delayed steal. Beautiful throw by Brine, but just a tad late.
Yeah, delayed steal over there. Interesting strategy by Renew and the Sharks, but he's able to get over. Good throw, too, by Brine, but Renew speed is just too much.
There's another fly ball, skied high. Evan drifting over into foul territory. Loses that one in the light. That's going to fall in. And so we'll do it all over again. Cruz had a bead on it. Started to drift away.
That ball was absolutely skied.
So I guess if the other one was air traffic control, then the satellites had to be worried about that one. I'm here all night, folks.
Call Elon Musk. Starlink's got some trouble here.
1-1 strike, 2 outs. That fastball is going to come inside to work the count. 2-1 strike on Rodriguez. Pitch is going to miss high. Work to the hitter's count now. 3-1 strikes. Again, just 2 outs in this inning. The Sharks trying to have their own 2-out rally and match the effort of the Hornets the inning previous. That pitch is going to miss low. So Walton walks Rodriguez.
Patient at bats here with 2 outs. And they get the big bat of Nelson up now with 2 on.
It'll be our first opportunity to see Walton and Nelson go at each other. We had some intense at-bats between Perdomo and Nelson.
Yeah, and Perdomo got the better of him. He struck him out twice. But they were battles. Made him throw a bunch of pitches.
Looks like that last pitch missed low. Count now evens up 1-1 strike. Misses low again. But discipline by Nelson paying off with a 2-1 strike count. Clearly looking for his pitch to drive. And that one's skied high as well. Foul territory.
I think that's going to stay in the park, though.
Sisto and Brine converge on it, but unable to make the play.
Brine kind of overran that ball a little bit. Came back on him. Evens the count 2-2 here. Now with 2 strikes. See if Walton can give him a hook, maybe. Get him out.
And there's a hard ground ball through Sisto into right field.
He's going to score 1.
So an RBI single for Nelson as Renew comes all the way around to score. And the Sharks have answered back. 6-3 our score.
Yeah, Rodriguez able to get to third on that.
We have a courtesy runner for the Sharks. Can't see the number from here. I believe that's Anthony Anselmo, number 8. So runners on first and third, 2 outs. It's going to bring up Brian Erb. That pitch comes inside for ball 1. Chops that one foul. One ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. Runners on first and third. 6-3 is our score. The Sharks have managed to plate 1. Pop straight up, straight back. That's going to fall out of play. Walton now has the advantage of having that second strike on Erb with only 1 ball, so we could see a variety of pitches here. Wouldn't be surprised to see probably a curveball outside of the zone.
Yeah, we've also seen him throw a changeup too. He's got a variety to choose from. He just goes straight fastball.
Erb's able to fight that one off.
Maybe 2-seam variety there.
So count remains 1 ball, 2 strikes. We'll do it again. Again, fouled straight back and out of play.
Good battle here by Erb. Fouling off some close pitches. Making Walton show him everything he's got here.
Like a slider.
Kind of stayed in there. Erb didn't give up any ground.
2 balls, 2 strikes the count. It's going to tail away outside the zone. The Hornets will concede the stolen base to second by Anselmo. So runners now on second and third, 2 outs. Foul down the third baseline.
Ripped down the third baseline, but foul. Full count here to Erb.
Reynolds will be moving with the pitch. And there's a ground ball. Cruz up with it. Over to first. Excellent hustle by Erb, but can't get there in time. Cruz gloves it, throws it over to first to record the 3rd out of the inning. We move to the bottom of the 6th. 6-3 is our score. We'll be back after this.
Roaches, ants, termites. Let Bingham's Professional Pest Management knock your bugs out of the park. Bingham's Ultimate Pest Protection Plan is guaranteed to protect your home from unwanted pests. And it's also guaranteed to be the lowest price in town. Don't let bugs get to first base in your home. Take BP on them. Log on to TampaBayBugs.com to get your coupon for a free pest treatment of your home. Bingham's Professional Pest Management. Systematic pest elimination since 1964.
Preparing for that next step in life isn't always easy. At Legacy Wealth Partners, our combination of experience, professionalism, and access to a wide variety of products and services to help meet all of your financial goals. For a new level of attention, insight, and capability, contact the trusted team at Legacy Wealth Partners.
Welcome back, sports fans. Alongside Will Wilkie, I'm Derek Smith. Going into the bottom of the sixth inning here, Hornets chasing 3. 6-3 is our score. And before we can tell you about the defensive changes for Nature Coast,
That was Paul Sisto on that line out to left.
that's what I thought, but I didn't want to overspeak. So we do have a pitching change. Renew is in from second to pitch for Montanez, and Montanez takes his place over at second. So just a little swap there. Nothing changes in the batting order for the Sharks.
That ball fouled away. Now batting is number 8, Evan Cruz.
He gets hit with that pitch.
Yeah. Okay. So we have a little bit of confusion on the batting order here. Now up to number 30, Jackson Newhall. Renew ahead in the count. No balls, 1 strike, nobody out. Leadoff runner aboard for the Hornets. Or correction, 1 out. Newhall goes chasing on that one. Renew ahead in the count. No balls, 2 strikes. Cruz on first, 1 out in the inning. Pick-off move over. Cruz makes it back easily. Fastball connects down the middle for called strike 3. Renew will ring up that reverse K and the second out of the inning for the Sharks.
Real good pitch there by Renew. Froze Newhall. Got that second out.
It's going to bring up Alex Roa. Looking to get a 2-out rally started for the Hornets get back into this ball game. They've done it before. We'll see if they can do it again.
Seems to be their favorite way to score runs, Will.
Renew's pitch connects on the inside corner. Count now evens up, 1 ball, 1 strike. Pitch misses inside. 2-1's the count. Pitch comes in high. 3 balls, 1 strike. Hitters count for Roa. He gets one in that zone. He's going to try to make something happen here.
Got it.
And that connects in the zone. Roa got a little bit fooled on that one.
Good job, Renew, battling back here, working this to a full count. Have to imagine the runner on first, Cruz, is going to be going here.
Payoff pitch. That's skied high, foul. Nelson gives chase.
Runs out of room, though.
We lost our vantage point here in the booth. From the sound of the crowd, he might have made contact with the backstop, but he certainly appears to be okay. An outstanding effort by Nelson in pursuit of that foul ball. So payoff pitch upcoming. We'll do it all again. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Renew records the strikeout, ends the threat. We move to the top of the 7th. 6-3. Nature Coast over Weeki. We'll be back right after this.
My name is Tom Roselli. I served in the U.S. Navy 65 to 69. Through all the turmoil and stress battling with the VA, I've come to learn that certain organizations have their hands tied and can only proceed so far, whereas Attorney Chris Chambers has the experience and the ability to dig into the files and get the results that got me my 100%. Tremendous job in helping veterans.
So we move to the top of the 7th inning. 6-3 is our score. Walton on the mound for Weeki. Leading off the inning for the Sharks. Going to be number 4, Jackson Gates. Pitch is going to miss away. 2 balls, no strikes the count. Again, misses outside with that fastball. Count now runs to 3 balls, no strikes. And Gates will take ball 4. Leadoff runner aboard for the Sharks.
Now what you're trying to do here, if you're the Hornets, you need to get 3 quick outs here and make hay in the bottom of the 7th. You're going to have a run at this ball game.
It's going to bring up number 21, Chris Moss, right fielder for the Sharks. He's going to try to get Gates around.
Good move by Walton out there.
The Sharks would certainly like to add some insurance. Looks like Walton lost his footwork a little bit on that delivery.
Yeah, he kind of tripped. bounce before the plate.
Tries for that outside corner. That's going to miss away. 2 balls, no strikes. Gates on first, Moss up to bat. There's a pop-up foul, and that's going to be out of play.
Way out.
Two balls, one strike to count on Moss. Gates is going to break for second.
They got
throw
him.
Down in time. A beautiful throw by Brine. And he guns him down at second base. A key defensive play for the Hornets.
Yeah, it looked like Gates kind of had a late break there, but it was a perfect throw by Brine. And Newhall over there taking it, able to get the tag on. So they cut down that runner here. Erase that leadoff walk, but issue another one right away. So
the discipline by Moss pays off. He's aboard. 1 out in the inning. Which will bring up Andrew Escamilla for the Sharks. Walton gives Moss a look, throws over, but not in time. Moss breaks for second. Ball in the dirt. They'll concede the stolen base. So stolen base by Moss. He's now in scoring position. 1 out for the Sharks in the top half of the 7th. Escamilla looking to make something happen. Walton will step off.
just
ball
misses
breaks
low.
low. Pitch misses inside. Count now runs to 3 balls, no strikes. Walton's going to have to battle back here, bring something in the zone. And that's going to miss away for ball 4. Escamilla takes the walk. And the Sharks are threatening again. Runners on first and second with 1 out. Top of the 7th inning.
Yeah, Walton's going to have to settle down here for the Hornets. Issued 3 walks already this inning. They were able to get 1 out of them on a caught stealing, but you're playing with fire here. You're already chasing 3.
And it looks like we've got a pinch hitter here. Corwin Wilkes, number 16, now up to bat. Moss breaks for third. He's going to make it in there.
Pulled Cruz a little off the bag, that throw from Brine, but great jump by Moss and trail runner Escamilla. Now they got 2 in scoring position with only 1 out.
Pitch is going to run inside. 3 balls, no strikes.
Really patient here by Nature Coast. Forcing Walton to bring him something to hit. get me over strike there.
Advances to the hitter's count now. 3 balls, 1 strike. 1 out, top of the 7th. Sharks threatening, runners on second and third. That curveball breaks, catches the outside part of the plate. Walton's battled back to work the count full. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Looked like there was a check swing, but an actual attempt by Wilkes, so he's going to make it to first on the drop third. As the ball squirts away, that will allow Moss to score from third. So 7-3 our score. Now runners on the corners for Nature Coast.
Yeah, get a strikeout when you need it there for Walton. But ball gets past Bryan, and runner scores, and your strikeout victim standing on first, Will.
And the Hornets would love nothing more than an infield ground ball here to try to turn 2, get out of this inning. But Dylan Jones up to bat for Nature Coast, fouls this one away. They're going to try to look to take advantage of their opportunity here. Crossing 1 already, and another potential run just 90 feet away.
Yeah, and still with only 1 out here.
Pickoff move over to first. Wilkes makes it back. Walton delivers.
Just missed.
Yeah, it looks like it must have been high. Count now evens up, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Curveball.
Curveball falls on the zone for strike. A beautiful throw by Bryan. Guns him down at second. But a heads-up play by Escamilla at third. He's going to come home and score. I'd have to imagine that Nature Coast is happy with that trade.
Yeah, a little insurance run for him now, taking a 5-run lead.
Called strike 3, inside corner. Walton gets him. And that'll end the inning, but not before Nature Coast adds to their lead. 8-3 is our score as we go into the bottom of the 7th inning here on the Gulf Coast Sports Network.
How long are they going to worship this guy? Hey! We got Cy Young winners over here. Come on, Alice. Step into it. Feel bigger? Yeah.
Hi, Top.
Chicks dig the long ball.
Hey, have you guys seen Mark?
You guys seen Mark?
So we move to the bottom of the 7th inning. 8-3 is our score. Curveball breaks inside. Leading off the inning for Weeki-Wachee is going to be the center fielder, number 15, Levi Haynes. There's a ground ball. That gets past third. So Haynes gets things started with a leadoff single.
Exactly what Weeki-Wachee needed here. Bottom of the 7th, time running out for them. Get their leadoff runner on. He was able to sneak it right past the glove of Gates over there at third. And speedy center fielder's on for the Hornets.
That's going to bring up the catcher, number 23, Blake Brine. Haynes takes his lead. Fastball connects for called strike one. Brine had a fabulous defensive inning on the top half of the 7th, gunning down 2 runners at second base. He's going to look to help his cause here at bat, and he's going to take a hit by pitch. And just like that, Weeki-Wachee is threatening. They got 2 runners on, first and second base respectively. Nobody out here in the bottom half of the 7th. Fouled away and out of play. At bat's number 10, Anthony Scarangella. Curveball again, but inside.
Yeah, he just missed on that one, Will.
Good discipline by Scarangella to hang in there. And there's a fly ball to left field. Escamilla drifting under it. He's going to make that grab. So Scarangella gets a bat on it, but right into the glove of Escamilla in left field. We've got 1 out here in the bottom half of the 7th. Still runners on first and second for the Hornets. It's going to bring up the cleanup hitter. Chris Perdomo. Throw down to third.
Not in time.
So excellent wheels by Haynes, and he's going to make it into third. Chops that one foul. Swing and a miss. Renew with some nice juice on that pitch.
Yeah, he humped up there. Got a little extra on it.
Popped up first base side. Herb giving chase. Can't get there.
Good job, Perdomo. 2 strikes, just fighting that pitch off, trying to get something that he can handle. And he's handled the bat pretty well up here as their cleanup hitter. Shot a double out in the gap, an RBI double back in the 5th. third inning.
Swing and a miss, strike 3. Renew gets him on the breaking ball, and there's now 2 outs. It's going to bring up number 19, Michael Walton. Would love to help his cause here. Having 2 runners in scoring position. Swing and a miss. Count now evens up, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Yeah, he swung right through that high fastball.
Swing
and a miss.
So Walton's getting some solid cuts on these pitches. 1 ball, 2 strikes to count. If he's able to connect on one, that could shift the momentum here.
Fouled that one off the plate, it looked like. But second and third here. Hornets have done a lot of damage with 2 outs.
Swing and a miss, strike 3. And that'll do it. Your final score, Nature Coast 8, Weeki 3. Our friends at Connor Electric watch every broadcast, and they stay updated by being subscribed to the GCSN YouTube channel, and you should too. Connor Electric has provided their player of the game selection for tonight's contest.
Player of the game is going to be Zeth Rodriguez. My apologies, a shortstop for Nature Coast. He went 3 for 4 today, scored twice, and was a big part of their 8 runs. So congratulations to Zeth and the Nature Coast Sharks on the win tonight.
So that's Zeth Rodriguez, your Connor Electric player of the game. Thank you again for joining us on the Gulf Coast Baseball Network. Not yet subscribed, please do so. We appreciate your viewership and your support. For Derek Smith, I'm Will Wilkie. We'll see you next time on the Gulf Coast Sports Network.